Hey, how is it going? Welcome back to Remnant from the Ashes hardcore mode. I'm Super Twonky. Last time we completed Rome and on Corsus inadvertently took a direct route to the Unclean One. So we had 2 world bosses in one day. And because of that, I think today I'm gonna go back to the first Corsus map and go exploring the areas that I missed, just to make sure we cover everything and find any useful items that there might be out there. And I'm changing my loadout a little bit. I'm gonna go with the Devastator, which is a boss weapon, so we only have it at half the level as other normal weapons. So we've got the Devastator at +4, and since it's a single shot weapon, I wanted to combine it with the submachine gun, which I put the Iron Sentinel, the turret mod on. So yeah, let's go back to Corsus and do some exploring. Alright, so last time we just took the southern route, and the whole rest of the map is unexplored. So I think what I'll do is just kind of maybe go in the middle, see where that leads us. Let's try out the Devastator. Devastator is pretty cool. It's a crossbow.
Here they
It
come.
shoots like 5 bolts all in a line. So inevitably several of them will miss. But I don't know, I still like it. If you use the mod on it, it applies bleed damage too, which is pretty nice. So nothing seems to be up here. At least not yet. Oh, where'd you come from? Shank that guy. Yeah, I'm seeing a purple down there. And that sounds like an elite of some kind. Yep. So let's pop him with the weapon mod. Go ahead and shoot him in the head a few times. Very good.
Damn it!
What do we got here? An abrasive amulet. In the right build, that's a pretty cool item. But since it is a necklace, I can't really use it. Oops. Alright, let's swap to the machine gun to get rid of that guy quickly. And I'd said I was taking the middle path, but I kinda veered off north, so... Actually, wait. Oh, there is no middle path. Okay. This is like the only other place we can go. So that works. Yeah, there is an example of them going underground. And that's the noise of an elite, but I don't see one anywhere. Oh, it's way over there? Hopefully we can kill this thing before it escapes. There we go. And is there another elite around here? Somewhere? Here it is. Got him. Alright. Let's see what's up this way. Oh, it's not a dungeon. Okay. Yeah, I think this just goes back to... Huh. This either goes back to the labyrinth or possibly the next world? Alright. Can't do anything with that. So, yeah, I guess we'll go back to where the Ixal Queen was and continue on from there. Go ahead and spend my trait point. We'll get recovery up to 5. Right back at the Ixal Queen. And I think... yeah, this here is the only path we can really take to cover any new ground. So let's go. I'm already seeing a dungeon entrance over there. Devastator might not be the best weapon against these guys. Oops, I did not mean to do that. As it's a single shot weapon, it's not the best against groups of enemies. But I guess that's why we have the SMG. Sounds like there's something scary out there. Yeah, there's another elite spitting acid. And is this the only place we can go? Kinda looks like it. Okay, so... if I had to guess, I'd say this is going to lead to either the Needle Guy or the Dream Eater. Since I do have the Swamps of Corsus DLC. So, if you don't have any of the DLC, you probably won't get this dungeon. Or, not probably, you won't get this dungeon, because it is a DLC dungeon. The Needle Lair. Okay, we got the, I forget his name. The guy that shoots needles, though. As the, dungeon name might suggest. And it's usually a good idea to pay attention to the roof, because there are elite enemies that will be hanging from the roof. This is another one of the dungeon types where it's easy for me to get lost. That sounds like an elite enemy. There it is. Let's get some bleed damage on it. There we go. And oh, one of these dudes. That Devastator takes pretty quick work of that guy.
Oh, that was rough.
And there's our purple item. See if we can make it over there. I feel like there's gotta be an enemy. Yep, there he is. Ah, man, missed it. See if I can figure out how to work my way around to get that purple. Ah, it's just in here. What do we got? Burden of the Devoted. Alright. Let's kill some enemies and then check out what that does. I think we're safe. Let's see. Burden of the Devoted. All damage dealt by wearer is reduced by 15%. 50%. Oh, all damage dealt by wearer. Yeah, we don't want to reduce our damage. That's more of a teamwork type of ring. Oh, these guys are obnoxious. But we're wearing Alito's armor, so we'll duke it out with him. Hey, there's one of the guys on the ceiling. Coming down? What are you doing? That was weird. Dodged. How dare you. Alright, so it looks like this dungeon has a few different paths. So I'll be kind of looping back around to just see what's down the path that I missed. Take that guy out. Okay. See what's down here. Hi. Hey, there's our trait book. And a few nasties. Another elite. Let's just drop down a turret. No sweat.
Damn it!
All the elites handled. And I feel like we've pretty much explored everything. I mean, we at least got the trait book and the purple item. So let's get to the end of this dungeon. Oh, wait. Hey, you. Get down here. Just kind of showing how, even though I have been dodging a lot of the enemies so far, just an example of how, like, you could easily take down an elite in just a straight up brawl. Oh. Yeah, made it to the end so far. We'll go ahead and fight this boss. And for this fight, let's see. I want to have green leaf on one of my quick slots. We're not going to need bandages because I'm almost completely certain this guy doesn't cause bleed damage, but I do know he causes corrosion. So we'll have some green leaves just in case. Ah, the Barbed Terror, that's what it's called. And yeah. As you can see, we didn't take too much damage from that swipe. So... dodge when you can, but if he does hit you, it's not too big of a deal. And he has got like the biggest weak spot in the game, so I usually just try to get up close. And then those things, yeah, if they hit you, again, not a huge deal. Like, I can just use a Dragon Heart, heal up, and just keep attacking. Like, Leto's armor really trivializes that boss fight. And we do have a new weapon mod now.
Yeah, you ain't so bad.
Okay. We do have a new weapon mod now, so that's pretty cool. It's kind of a good one, too. The one where you shoot, like, corrosive spikes, and then you can make them explode. And this should put us on the other side of the Iskal Queen's gate, as far as I know. Speak of the devil. So I'll use the checkpoint here just to heal up, refill any ammo I need, and then we'll head back through the gate. More mobs to deal with. And another elite. There's some more luminite, and I think I saw either a blue or a purple up there. Trait book. Sweet. Alright, yeah, I guess we'll just head around the north part of the map, see where that leads us. I think Devastator is just more efficient against those guys. And we can kind of go around here to all these buildings. Another elite. Get some bleed on that. And it's down. Good old bleed damage. It looks like this path is taking us kind of back around in a loop. One of these guys again. Oh wait, no. We haven't run into the hammer guy yet. So this will be the first time we're seeing one of them. Yeah, those guys are pretty strong.
It's over.
And okay, that looks like our next dungeon. Just gonna head this way real quick just to double check and make sure Yeah, okay, there's no additional dungeons over here. We did draw the attention of some enemies. Okay. I guess I'll check things out here. I don't remember if I've gotten the purple item, so I'll just look around here just to make sure I'm not missing anything. What? I don't believe it. Another elite enemy to take down. Devastator's so good at wasting those guys. Yeah, I didn't see a purple. I forget if I found one on this world or not. Or this map or not. But we got some nice scrap and iron. And we'll head over to this dungeon, which I'm guessing is going to end on Ixillis. So, yeah, that's probably how we'll end the video today, is with the arguably the hardest boss in the game. Oh. We're at Ixalis already. I thought there was a dungeon leading up to it. But no, we're just here. Okay. In that case, I'm going to redo my weapon mod. I'm going to stick with the Devastator. But I don't want to use the Iron Sentinel, not because it's bad. It actually would probably be really good against Ixalis. But I want to make sure I'm using a weapon mod that anyone could use. And the Iron Sentinel's, in my opinion, it's fairly rare. You have to get a few things to go right in order to get it. So I'm going to use the Hotshot, which is just one of the starting mods in the game. And yeah. And I like the submachine gun for Ixalis because it's good for killing all the little wisps that they'll summon. And we only have 6 minutes left on the Mudtooth stuff, so I'm going to retake those as well right before we go in. So just going to use a checkpoint again to make sure my Hotshot mod is full. So before we go in, the main thing to keep in mind with Ixalis is that the most likely way you will die is by falling off the bridge. So your number one priority is stay on the bridge. If that means taking a hit, then do it. Don't roll unless you're sure you're rolling in a safe direction. And just try to stay calm. Realize Leto's armor is going to do a pretty good job of protecting you. But yeah, don't get too crazy with rolling around because you could just roll off the bridge and end your run. The other thing is to keep tabs on if one of the Ixilises is doing their beam attack across the bridge, because that can knock you off. The good thing about Leto's armor is you do have a stagger reduction, so their beams aren't going to send you flying as far as otherwise, but still something to look out for. But yeah, as long as you stay calm, just bear in mind that you can tank some hits with Leto's armor. We've got, you'll probably have 5 or 6 Dragon Hearts. Don't be afraid to use them. And yeah, and it shouldn't be too bad. So let me go ahead and I'm just gonna take all these again. So the jerky, the stew, and the tonic. And yeah, let's do it. Alright, let's start with some bleed damage. And the thing to keep in mind is there is a cocoon over there. If you let Ixillis get down to a quarter health, that cocoon will pop automatically at full health. So my recommendation is to pop it yourself, and then it'll have a quarter of its health missing. And yeah, we're just gonna run around here. Let's pop a hot shot. Again, I'm not getting too crazy with rolling around. I can just tank that hit. It's fine. And now we know that one's doing the beam attacks. Let's make sure we use Dragonheart. And get on the other side of the beam attacks. And let's get some bleed damage on him. And one of the Ixilises is almost down. There we go, one half is down. That attack does nothing. Let's use another Dragonheart. Oh, okay, got me with the beam attack. If I hadn't been using Lito's armor, that may have killed me. But we're good. And yeah. So it's good to stay on the side closer to it, because then if you do get hit by the beam attack, you won't get knocked off the edge. We can pop Hot Shot to get some fire damage. And it shouldn't be too hard from here. And yeah, looks like the fire damage took it out. So, yeah, hopefully that helps if Ixillis was a boss that you're, I don't know, a little hesitant to try, or not sure if you could beat. I feel like that strategy is pretty repeatable. I still have 4 Dragon Hearts left. I probably should have used one near the end there. But you notice I didn't do a whole lot of dodging, I just kind of tanked a lot of the hits. And yeah, didn't really lose control of my character and go flying off the edge. So, now that we've defeated Ixillis, the next thing we want to do is we want to go back to the Undying King and give him the Beast's Heart. You can give the heart to the Queen, but I do not recommend it for hardcore mode, because that means the boss fight against the Undying King is unavoidable, and it's a pretty tough boss fight. Like I said before, he's minimum level 15, so he's going to outlevel you by quite a bit. And while the Queen in general does give you much better rewards, one of them is a full armor set, which we're not going to use because we're sticking with Lito's armor. And I think the other thing is like a crossbow. But I don't know, we'll be fine on this run without the Queen's rewards. So we've traveled to the Undying Throne. We'll go ahead and give the Undying King the heart.
Have you the heart? Astounding. I am uncomfortably in your debt. I will rectify that. But first, The Ikari were not wrong, you know. You, oh traveler, have ushered in the age of reconstruction. Long have I waited for this moment, for the chance to renew this world under my strong guiding hand. Long have you slept and sustained me. Though all others have forgotten, I have not. On this day, I deliver you. And together, may we forge a new, greater civilization. A new era has begun. You have done well, child, and my debt to you will be repaid. As you have saved my world, so may you save your own. Or at least, may you die bravely.
Alright. We've got Riven from him. And the Labyrinth Key. Okay, so that's the one we can use on Corsus. That I wasn't able to unlock before. So, yeah, that's what we'll do next time. And we'll go to the final world. At least for the base game. But until then, thanks for watching, and have a good one. Bye.